Hi sweethearts, welcome back to my channel. So after about a month of playing and ranking with Joseph on PC, I feel confident enough to finally answer this question that you can see in the title of the thumbnail. Is it easier or better to play rank on PC? Does it give you an unfair advantage and whatnot? So I do feel like this question has a lot of different layers and aspects that you can view it from, but I will just try to go over it in the things that I can notice the difference. So basically, one thing that I already mentioned I believe, is how it's every little action in IDV on PC has a separate button. So you have to press a different button to, like for example, to hit someone, it's just a click of a mouse. To, I don't know, pick someone up, it's the letter E for me, or I think it's like the basic controls that you already have set if you download the game on PC. So basically the thing is that every little action has its own button. So you don't have to kind of only rely on two fingers and have to click everything and control everything with two fingers and tap and drag and stuff like that, which because like this gives your screen, the touch sensitivity on your phone, on your tablet, whatever, it gives that a chance to like ruin it, to mess it up. That's why it was so hard for people to catch the exact moment when Joseph's second skill was on cooldown, and if you wanted to do unlimited teleport, you had to like exactly time it right, but your finger slipped or the screen didn't like recognize your touch or whatever. So basically in that term, it's much easier because every little action has its design button. So I can like spam click the Q, which is to put a survivor in chair, and it will automatically, of course, chair, but like it's so useful, for example, when photo word is almost over, just like in this situation that you could see a few seconds ago. And I really wanted to make it to the chair, but on the phone, you would have to like spam click or like spam tap the screen, and if it recognized your touch in that moment when the photo word was still on and the chair was close enough, if it's your chances were lower. Here I can just like spam click the button, and regardless of it, it will like do the chairing animation. So I feel like it's in these terms, and everything, this is like everything, picking someone up, putting someone down before forward can stun you, stuff like that. So with these timings, I think it's much easier on PC because of this. So that's one thing that I feel like is easier. Another thing that I would say is better is the visibility. Of course, you can see, I feel like, a much bigger portion of the map. Like it's easier to look around the area on a bigger screen, which I kind of think is self-explanatory really. So of course, the bigger the screen you play on, the bigger the area you can see with your eyes. You don't have to like turn as often. I can actually just move my eyes across the screen and I kind of just like scan the whole area, so it's easier to find people, locate survivors, stuff like that. But now let me just say some like disadvantages as well. So as you can see, or as you know, I'm sure, if you play on a PC or if you play on like a computer or a laptop, whatever, the meaning is kind of the same. So the operation system is different from your phones, obviously. So this means that while it would be easier to like fix any network issues, like for example when I had problems with my Wi-Fi and I was playing on my phone, it was super easy to just like pull down the little like settings from the top of the phone and then like change the network to like your mobile data or change it to another Wi-Fi network, whichever works for you. So it's like super easy to fix. However, on the PC or computer, you have to like close the whole app or like leave the whole app, and it cannot be just in the background. You cannot like do this in 1 second. Like it actually will take some time to do, and it's not as effortless, not as fast to like change the network in case you have a Wi-Fi problem, in case you have a connection problem. It's not as easy to fix, I believe. Another thing kind of like relating to this is how easily you can just take it to place it. Of course, like with your phone you can like go get the door if the postman knocks. But with the computer, of course, if you're only one home and you have to do something while playing or while waiting, you just have to leave your computer there, and you won't be able to accept matches, cancel matches, you won't be able to basically do anything. So basically the transportability is one advantage that I will list for the phones, and of course the how easy it is to just like change between apps and change between networks and the Wi-Fi and stuff. But in the gameplay sense, I would say if you're solely looking at that the PC is better. Once you get used to the controls, I would say it's easier to control the hits, the like the animations, the buttons. As I said, it's much easier to do than if you have the 4 fingers or like 2 fingers. So yeah, in that sense, like you can decide, of course, which matters more for you personally. Some people appreciate the transportability of the device much more, but maybe others would feel like it's much more helpful for them if they can like see the area better without having to constantly turn your screen or like turn your character's little camera or viewpoint in the beginning of the match, for example, if you look for survivors. And please note that this answer, this question, or this whole video is centered basically around Joseph. I'm not really sure how it is with other hunters. Maybe that can also vary between like whoever you use. I don't really play Survivor that often, but even if whenever I did try Survivor on PC, I felt like that also was a bit easier. You could see kiting routes much better, of course, because of the bigger surface that your screen has. Most likely your laptop screen will be bigger than your phone screen, but of course if you use a notebook or something, that's a whole different story. So yeah, this was my answer. I think you can find the good sides in both. They can be both, like they both can work. Of course, if you never have Wi-Fi problems and you never had to change your network while playing, then you probably won't even understand that struggle. And same thing with the if you never had a problem to like picking up survivors or carrying them in time before photo ends and stuff, then you might not even understand that side. So yeah, I feel like these were kind of my things that I noticed personally. But please, if you have anything to add, or if you feel like you have another few tips or something, then please leave them in the comments to help others. And also, I would be really excited to read your guys' opinions. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little video with lovely Ezreal and Nao's memory. See you in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if you can. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.